Welcome to this lecture series in Chemical Reaction Engineering 1. We will continue with the next problem, that is 6.11. Consider the autocatalytic reaction A gives R with minus Ra is equal to 0.001 CaCr. Rate is expressed in the units of moles per liter per second. We wish to process 1.5 liter per second at Ca0 is equal to 10 moles per liter feed to the highest possible conversion in the reactor system consisting of 400 liter mixed flow reactors connected as you wish and any feed arrangement. Sketch your recommended design at the feed arrangement and determine CAF from this system. So minus Ra is 0.001 CaCr. Autocatalytic reaction, we know maximum rate will be at Ca is equal to Cr, and that will be because Ca0 is equal to 10. Ca plus Cr is always equal to Ca0. So Ca at Ca is equal to Cr means at 5 moles per liter we will get the maximum rate. That rate minus Ra is 0.001 into Ca is 5, Cr is 5. So it will be 0.025 moles per liter per second. So this is the maximum rate which we can get. So we have 4 reactors, total 4 reactors of 100 liters volume. So 4 MFR we are having. So what we suggest is Ca1 is equal to 5 moles per liter, that is what we are getting maximum. We want this maximum rate, so it will be giving you Ca1 is equal to 5 and Cr1 also will be equal to 5. So what we do, we use these 3 mixed flow reactors. So we want maximum amount at this concentration 5 moles per liter. So this conversion, so almost 50% conversion you want for maximum amount. So we will use these 3 reactors first, and these 3 reactors, as this conversion is fixed to 50%, so we will not use it in series, we will use this in parallel. So we split this 1.5 liter per second feed is into equal volumes. So we split this into equal rates 0.5, 0.5, 0.5. Ca0 is 10. So exit streams will have same conversion. So Ca1 will be equal to 5 moles per liter, and we add this exit stream, it will have same concentration. And in this reactor, it will be fed at 1.5 liter per second. And entering value of Ca is 5 moles per liter, and this Ca2 we can find out what happens in this 100 liter. So what we have done from our experience of problem solving, we want that this Ca is equal to Cr, that is the maximum rate. So first we want to get maximum rate for maximum possible, and then we want to get further conversion of this also. We want maximum R. So one reactor will need anyway. So 300 liters we are using in parallel. This stream V, small v, 1.5 liter per second is split into 3, and these 3 reactors in parallel giving you 50% conversion. That means Ca1 is equal to 5. This stream is added again and fed at this total. Okay, so 1.5, 0.5, 0.5, this is 1.5 coming out, and this will be treated in the last reactor. This is what we can suggest. So tau for mixed flow reactors, tau m, if you consider 1, so Ca0 is 10, Ca1 is 5, 10 minus 5, and this is the maximum rate which we have calculated for Ca is equal to Cr. So tau m is 200 seconds. Vm, this volume, so V is 1.5 getting into mixed flow reactor, single mixed flow reactor. This is 200 and this is 300 liters. So this we are getting 300 liters. Okay, if we want to get this. So another clue I get is 300 liters I should use for processing this to 50% at maximum rate. So these three reactors of 100 liters each I have used in parallel. Then in each reactor it is tau m will be 100 by 1.5, 66.7, that is one third, one third, one third. You can divide this by 3, same thing. 66.67 is in residence time in each reactor here. So this you can check. Ca1 minus Ca2, 5 minus Ca2, 0.001 Ca2 Cr2. Cr2 will be 10 minus Ca2. Okay. So if I use this, and in 100 liter, this is again 66.7%. So what I am doing is, I am using this fourth reactor of 100 liter volume, same. So Ca1 to Ca2. So for this reactor, if I apply this, I know tau in this mixed flow reactor is 66.7, because it is again 100 liter. So for 100 liter, this is 66.7. Ca1 is known now, 5. Ca2 is unknown. So only Ca2 is unknown. So Ca2 into Ca2, you will get a square term. So you will get a quadratic equation and solve that quadratic equation. So significant root of solution of quadratic equation, Ca2 we will get as 3.486 moles per liter. Okay. So remaining will be Cr. Highest possible conversion means that of A. So highest possible conversion, this is unconverted. So highest possible conversion we'll get at that value, and with the arrangements we make here, Ca2 is 3.486, Ca0 is 10. Okay. Six point 12. A first order liquid phase reaction, 92% conversion is taking place in mixed flow reactor. It has been suggested that a fraction of product stream with no additional treatment be recycled. So fraction of the product stream is recycled. If the feed rate remains unchanged, in what way would this affect the conversion? Okay, feed rate remains unchanged. So V0, XA0 is 0, XA final is some value, volume is V. Mixed flow reactor, a mixed flow reactor here. So tau m is equal to V by V0, and that is equal to Ca0 XA by minus Ra. Ca0 XA is Ca0 XA is XA final now. K Ca0 into 1 minus XA, that is minus Ra. Ca0 cancels out, and this K taken on this side as usual. K tau m is XAF by 1 minus XAF, and from this we obtain XAF as K tau m by 1 plus K tau m. Now we want to introduce the recycle stream to this mixed flow reactor. Okay. So we know from the material balance around the recycle reactor, this XA1 as R by R plus 1 into XAF. This we have seen earlier. Now this stream is recycled. So XA1 is calculated from this recycle ratio. Tau for recycle reactor. Now this is the mixed flow reactor and we are recycling. This is the plug flow reactor model, which we have seen as a recycle reactor. So initially it is plug flow. As you go on increasing the recycle ratio, finally it tends to mixed flow reactor. So we are using mixed flow reactor here. It's already a mixed flow reactor. So we will use this model. Tau r V by V0 R plus 1 into Ca0 Xa by minus Ra. Minus Ra is K Ca0 into 1 minus Xaf. Ca0 will cancel out. So K tau r can be written as this. Xaf is Xaf final value, this one, and minus Xa1. In terms of Xaf we can write as R by R plus 1 into Xaf. This is multiplied by R plus 1. In the denominator we have only 1 minus Xaf left. If I multiply this Xaf by R plus 1, it is R Xaf in plus Xaf, and this term multiplied by R plus 1, R plus 1, R plus 1 cancel out, and you get minus R Xaf. So R Xaf cancels out. So we are left only with Xaf by 1 minus Xaf. So here you can see K tau in this model is Xaf by 1 minus Xaf. Even if we recycle with whatever recycle ratio, the conversion is unaffected. Now you can see the difference. Our recycle reactor model is, it was mixed flow, it was plug flow reactor, and you go on increasing R and finally it approaches to the mixed flow reactor. Here it is already a mixed flow reactor. So this recycle stream will not affect the performance at all, because the character of the flow system is same, mixed flow only, same model is applicable. 6.13, 100 liter per hour of radioactive fluid having a half life of 20 hours is to be treated by passing it through two stirred tank reactors in series. So MFR, V is equal to 40,000 liter for each reactor. In passing through this system, how much will the activity decay? So radioactive decay is first order reaction. So ln of Ca0 by Ca is equal to Kt. So ln of Ca0 by Ca is Ca0. Ca is 50% of that, 0.5 Ca0. So this is T half. So this comes out to be 2. 2 is equal to K into T half, that is half life period. Okay. So this is 20 hours. Half life is 20 hours. So 20 into K. K comes out to be 0.03465 hour inverse. Tau m is Vm is 40,000 divided by V, 100 liter per hour. So this comes out to be 400 hours in one tank. Two equal size. So Ca2 by Ca0 is 1 by 1 plus K tau m, and this whole square. This we have used earlier. So you know K, you know tau. You will get Ca2 by Ca0 is 0.00452. So Xa conversion will be coming out of the second reactor. Xa final, Xa2, whatever you call. We are named it as Xa final. Xa, that will be 1 minus Ca2 by Ca0. So 0.99548, that is 99.55% decay. So almost approaching 100% decay. Okay, next is 6.14. At present, the elementary liquid phase reaction A plus B giving R plus S takes place in a plug flow reactor using equimolar quantities of A and B. Ca0 is equal to Cb0 is 1 mole per liter. Conversion 96%. If a mixed flow reactor 10 times as large as plug flow reactor were hooked up in series with the existing unit, which unit should come first and by what fraction would the production be increased for that particular setup? Okay. So you have a choice of mixed flow reactor 10 times of this volume. If this volume is Vp, volume of mixed flow will be 10 times of this Vp, and you can place it after this reactor or before this reactor. So we will check both the cases. Minus Ra is KCaCb, elementary liquid phase. So simply first order, So this stoichiometric coefficient direct correspondence with the order elementary reaction. So minus Ra is equal to KCACB. So it's a overall second order reaction. So first we keep this mixed flow reactor volume 10 times of the volume of the plug flow reactor after this. So Ca0 is 1, Cb0 is 1, Xa1 is desired 0.96, conversion getting 0.96 in a plug flow reactor. Okay, so Ca1 is 0.04. Now this is plug flow reactor. Apply plug flow reactor model. KCA0 tau P is equal to Xa1 by 1 minus Xa1 for second order reaction. So 0.96 by 0.04 and this comes out to be 24. So Xa1 we know it is 0.96. So 1 minus Xa1 0.04. Ca0 is 1. So K tau P is 24 or KCA0 tau P is 24. K tau M will be 10 times this. So this will be 240. So this is K tau as well as KCA0 tau. Because Ca0 is 1, this is matching. So in fact, we use this in second order equation as dimensionless variable as KCA0. So it is better to write KCA0 tau. But I am writing here K tau only, which is 24, and this should be 240. KCA1 tau M here. K tau M is 240. This will be 240. K is same. Tau is now 10 times. So K tau M value is 240 for this mixed flow reactor. Okay. K will not change and tau has becomes 10 times. So it is 240. So what is Ca1? Ca1 is 0.04. 96% conversion. This is 1 mole per liter. You get 0.04 moles per liter. This comes out to be 9.6 and that is Xa1 by 1 minus Xa1 square. So this is integrated form for second order. Here there is no integral sign. So Xa2 by 1 minus Xa1 whole square, that is from the second order mixed flow. So Xa2 will be 0.7252 in this case. Okay. Now we reverse the order. So for mixed flow 240. Now Ca0, this is entering. So this is 1. So 240 is equal to Xa1 by 1 minus Xa square. Mixed flow reactor model for second order case. So here you get Xa as 0.9375. Okay. And finally here Ca1 is equal to Ca0 into 1 minus Xa1. So Ca1 will be 0.0625. Okay. So KCA1 tau P here is 24. This value of Ca1 0.0625, this is 1.5. So Xa2 is 0.6. Now we tabulate these values. First plug flow and then mixed flow. First case, first plug flow and then mixed flow. So you start with Ca0 is equal to 1, Xa1 is 0.96, Ca1 is 0.04, Xa2 is 0.7252 which we got, and this Ca2 which is coming out of the second reactor will be Ca1 into 1 minus Xa2. So Ca1 is this 1 minus Xa2, so this comes out to 0.011. So overall conversion from first plug flow then mixed flow, 1 minus Ca2 by Ca0, this comes out to be 0.989. Second scheme, first PFR then MFR. So here XA1 is 0.9375. So CA1 you calculate, XA2 is 0.6, CA2 you can calculate as 0.025, and from here XA we get as 0.975. So here first PFR followed by MFR. Here we have small PFR followed by large MFR. So this first case, small PFR followed by large MFR is giving you 98.9% conversion, which is 1.4% higher than the second scheme, which is plug flow reactor, and then you are placing this mixed flow reactor. So 1.4% more than the second scheme, that is large mixed flow reactor followed by the plug flow reactor. So what was asked, this is place, which unit should come first and by what fraction would be this. So what you will prefer, this unit 0.989, this is giving 1.4% more conversion, and 1.4% is not a small amount because it's a continuous process and continuously you will be producing this. So you will prefer this first scheme, first plug flow and then mixed flow. 6.15, the kinetics of aqueous phase decomposition of A is investigated in two mixed flow reactors in series. The second is twice the volume as the first, so V1 and V2 is 2 times V1. At a steady state, when the feed concentration is 1 mole per liter, mean residence time of 96 seconds in the first reactor, and the concentration in the first reactor, so this Ca1 coming out, which is same as the concentration in first reactor, is 0.5 moles per liter, and which is coming out from the second reactor is 0.25 moles per liter. Find the kinetic equation for the decomposition of this. Tau m1 is given as 96 seconds. So tau m is Ca0 minus Ca1 by minus Ra1. Tau m2 for second reactor I can write as Ca1 minus Ca2 minus Ra2, that is evaluated at Ca2, this is evaluated at Ca1 concentration. If I take the ratio of this tau m1 by tau m2, so this equation Ca0 minus Ca1 minus Ra1, that is K Ca raised to n, that we write first. N we don't know, so we are writing some nth order kinetics. Rate law is not given, nothing is mentioned about the order of the reaction. K Ca2 raised to n, so this I can write as Ca0 minus Ca2 by Ca1 minus Ca2, this will go in the numerator, K will cancel out, Ca2 by Ca1 raised to n. If you take log of the sides, so that you get ln of Tm1 by Tm2 is equal to ln of Ca0 minus Ca1 by Ca1 minus Ca2 plus ln of Ca2 by Ca1, and then I can write for n as ln of tau m1 by tau m2 minus ln of this divided by ln of Ca2 by Ca1. So we know this value ln tau m by tau m1 by tau 2. Second one is twice the volume. So this is 1, then this will be 2, double. Ln of 1 by 2. So 1 minus 0.5 we know. This Ca0 is known, 0.5, Ca1 is known. Ca1 is known, Ca2 is also given. So substitute all the values. And from this you get n is equal to 2. if you solve this. Tau M1 is 96. So from the first reactor performance equation, Ca0 minus Ca1, 1 minus 0.5 divided by K, Ca raised to N. Now N is known, 2, only unknown is K. So K can be found out after substituting these values in liter per mole per second, 1 by 48, because this 96 second, and I can express it in liters per mole per minute as 1.25, converting per second to per minute. So rate law finally I can write as K we have evaluated 1.25, N is found out 2, so 1.25 into Ca square, and as this is liter per mole per minute, our rate will be expressed in moles per liter per minute. 6.16, using a color indicator which shows when the concentration of A falls below 0.1. So once the concentration reaches 0.1 moles per liter, you will get indication by a color indicator. So anything below 0.1 you will come to know. The following scheme is devised to explore the kinetics of decomposition of A. A feed of 0.6 moles per liter is introduced in the first of the two MFR in series, each having 400 centimeter cube volume. The color change occurs in the first reactor when it is operated at steady state rate of 10 centimeter cube per minute, and when it is operated at 50 centimeter cube per minute, the color change occurs in the second reactor. Find the rate equation for this decomposition. Now, so first color indication is in the first reactor outlet itself. So we stop here, though there are two reactors. So first we got this indication, and that is at the rate of 10 centimeter cube per second. So from this data we evaluate a rate. So tau m1 is V by V0, V is 400, V0 is 10. So tau m1 is 40. Ca0 minus Ca1 divided by minus Ra1. So this is 0.6, this is 0.1. Immediately just falls below this. That means we get color indication. So we say that this is the point immediately beyond which you get color indication. So Ca0 of 0.1 is reached, we can say here. So minus Ra1 is calculated as 0.0125 moles per liter per minute. Centimeter cube. So this is in seconds. Okay. So minus Ra1 0.6 minus 0.1 by 40, and then when expressed in moles per liter per minute, it is 0.0125. Now we know that if we operate at 50 centimeter cube per second, so in both the reactors it will be same. So tau in both the reactors will be same, and we get the color indication here at the exit of the second reactor when we operate at this rate. So tau m2 will be 400 by 50, that is 8. 400 by 50, 8 seconds. Ca0 minus Ca1. So second reactor. For second reactor and for this reactor also, we will see this. Tau m2, it is Ca1 minus Ca2. We make this change, Ca1 minus Ca2. So Ca1, which is unknown, Ca2 is known now. With this rate we are getting indication in second reactor exit, and rate minus Ra2. Now what is the rate? 0.0125 we have determined from the first set of data, this one. Now what is rate law? Kca raised to n. So it is dependent on order of the reaction and rate constant and Ca. So here exit concentration is 0.1, here also exit concentration is 0.1. Okay, so rate is not going to change as long as the kinetics is same, in same reaction. So got this point? This is important to know. Here exit concentration is 0.1. So this is calculated at 0.1 and it comes out to be this with this data 0.6 to 0.1. Here I don't know this intermediate rate Ca1, but exit concentration is known, and at exit this minus Ra2 is evaluated. So exit concentration is same here and here, that means rate is same. So from this logic you can find out Ca1, which is unknown, and that is found out as 0.2 moles per liter. So first reactor with tau m1 is equal to 8 now. Ca0 minus Ca1 divided by minus Ra1. Now Ca0 is 0.6. Ca1, which was unknown, now calculated as 0.2. 0.6 minus 0.2, and this rate we have to find out now, corresponding rate. Here add this. So minus Ra1 is 0.05. Okay. So minus Ra2 is Kca2 raised to n, and minus Ra1 is Kca1 raised to n. So Kk same value, Ca1 raised to n, Ca2 raised to n. So this minus Ra1 is 0.05, this is 0.0125, this comes out to be 4, and this is 0.2, this is 0.1, so 2 raised to n. So this will be possible when n is equal to 2. So we get second order. So check with both the equations and your k value should match. Then our calculations and the logic we have applied is correct. Minus Ra1 is Kca raised to n. So k minus Ra1 is 0.05, Ca1 is 0.2, so it is 1 point. Second reactor, minus Ra1, this value, Ca2 exit from the second reactor 0.1 squared, and this is 1. So rate law is 1.25 into Ca squared. Okay. So you have to apply, you just note this correction for tau m2 second reactor, it is Ca1 minus Ca2. Okay. And what information we have been given? Both reactors are operating in series, and we have a color indicator which indicates that it has reached 0.1. Immediately below that it shows the indication. So that means here at 10 centimeter cube per second, and this further goes to the second reactor, but we are not bothered about that information right now, because this we know, and from this all this data used as if only one reactor is there. What we got is minus Ra1 evaluated at exit concentration means 0.1, and that is 0.0125. Okay. When we are considering now this 50, and here we are noting this change. So Ca2 is known, but Ca1 is not known. So this second mixed flow reactor tau m2, I am applying this. Now tau m2 is 8 here because volumetric rate is changed. Ca1 is unknown, and minus Ra1 will be same as this minus Ra2 because it is evaluated at this exit condition. whatever k Ca raised to n, whatever may be the equation, that doesn't matter. So this value is same, and from this I get Ca1, and I know Ca1, so I get this corresponding rate in the first reactor. Okay, rate is changed. Why? Because it is k Ca raised to n. K is same. Ca, that exit concentration, is different here and different here. It is 0.2 here and it is 0.1 here. And we have done this cross verification also. So K we are getting as 1.25. So our logic applied is correct. So rate law is minus Ra2 is equal to 1.25 Ca square. You need not write this as minus Ra2. This is same as minus Ra1 is equal to minus Ra2 is equal to minus Ra, you can say. So we will stop here and we'll continue with the remaining problems in our next lecture.